Good morning, boys, and welcome back to Wednesday, April 21st. I can't believe this month's almost over. It is flying by like a kite. It's flying by. Let's start our day in prayer. I see the rain clouds, and the rain clouds see me. God bless the raindrops, and God bless me. Amen. All right, let's jump in to our shape of the month, and it's a oval. Let's turn my friend around here. Look at that oval. And if you look at his eyes, the outside and the inside of his eyes are both oval shaped. Thinking caps on, tie them tight, and let's think of something that's purple, because the color of the month is purple. Can you think of something that's purple? And now I'm going to challenge you to think of something that's shaped like an oval that is also purple. Something shaped like an oval that is also purple. And when I think of something that's purple that's shaped like an oval, the first thing that comes to mind is an Easter egg. Whether it's a plastic Easter egg or it's an egg that's dyed, it is shaped like an oval and it is dyed or colored purple. So that's one I have. How about you? What did you think of? There's so many different things. We just have to really think. Could be a purple rug, because a rug could be shaped like an oval. It could be purple. Now my earrings aren't ovals, but they're almost ovals. So if they were purple, that would be a good one. Or, I don't know, you tell me. Things that can be shaped like an oval that are also purple. All right, we'll talk about that next time we meet together. I hear thunder, do you too, do you too? Pitter patter raindrops, I'm soaked through, so are you. One of our favorite songs to sing in class is the silly song, I'm gonna wash that dirt right out of my hair. Well, your friends in class always take that to another level, and they think of things like, I'm gonna wash that mulch right out of my hair. But today I decided that we're gonna wash the dirt out of our hair, and we're also gonna wash the sand out of our hair. So do you wanna sing with me? Great, let's start. I'm gonna wash that dirt right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that dirt right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that dirt right out of my hair and send it on its way. I'm gonna wash that sand right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that sand right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that sand right out of my hair and send it on its way. We'll do one more. How about, I'm gonna wash those cobwebs right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash those cobwebs right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash those cobwebs right out of my hair and send it on its way. When you're in class on Monday, we'll think of some new ones, and you can tell me some things you want to add to that song. All right, awesome job. Letter Y. I have our cup, and it says Y is for yawn, yarn, and yak. And Y is for the yo-yo that goes down and comes back. When I was little, I had a yo-yo. It was so much fun. I wasn't very good at it. My brothers were super duper good at doing tricks with the yo-yo. Okay, so there's our uppercase or our capital Y, and there's our lowercase y. So if your name is Yolanda, your name is going to start with a capital Y. And if you're just talking about some yummy yogurt that you're eating, you're going to use the lowercase y to write yogurt. And speaking of yogurt, yogurt is a Y word. Yogurt. And I am super tired. That's a yawn. A yawn begins with Y. Here's some yarn that begins with Y. Here's that yo-yo that begins with a Y. And here's my friend, the yak. He begins with a Y. If we look over at our Y, oh, we have the yield sign. We didn't have that in our cup. The sign says yield. So yield means to stop. Yield to traffic, stop to traffic. So Y is for yield, as well as the yo-yo and the yarn that we talked about before. All right, awesome. All right, so today we're going to read one of my favorite books and talk about one of my favorite vegetables, because I have to say I have three favorite vegetables, but my number one favorite vegetable is carrots. I love carrots. My grandmother used to love carrots. She made them all the time. So I love carrots. I love string beans, especially when they're fresh. Oh, I have a lot of favorite vegetables because I like corn on the cob, and I also like Brussels sprouts. I like broccoli too. Oh, I guess I like a lot of vegetables. Well, the one we're going to talk about today is the carrot seed. We're going to read that story. Our craft is going to be, this is going to be your hand up here. So the adult with you is going to trace your hand, and that's going to be the top of the carrot. And then we'll talk about how we're going to fill the carrot in with that nice, pretty orange color. And let's find out. This is actually from last year, but I love this picture of all the different colors that carrots can be. Beautiful colors and super yummy tastes. So I kept it, and I thought we could use it again this year. So let's jump in to our Let's Find Out Growing Carrots. In the story, The Carrot Seed, a little boy grows a giant carrot. The book is fiction. Let's find out how real carrots grow. All right, so this says from seed to carrot. It takes about 2.5 months for a carrot to grow. So let's start with, in fact, you know what? I have a smaller picture here, so it'll probably show up better on the camera. Okay, so let's start here. And the first section right here says a seed. It starts with the seed. So if you look, we have a tiny seed right here that we've planted. And it says a carrot plant starts as a seed. It needs water and warm sunshine to grow. So that's our number one. And then if we look at number two, we have a little sprout here. And sprouts are very delicate. We have to be careful with sprouts. That's why a lot of the vegetables that your mom and dad grow and that you help them with, we start in cups inside. And then when they get a little stronger, then we plant them outside. So we have a little sprout for number two. The seed sprouts and roots start to grow down, and a stem and leaves grow. But see, it's still very little. You see the roots here, but it's little, it's tiny, it's very delicate, fragile. Okay, and then number three, we have a baby carrot. A taproot starts to grow, and that is the orange part. So I'm gonna just go like this for you to see. And that's that root, that's our carrot. Then we move on to number four. It says a big carrot. A taproot gets bigger. It's almost time to pick. So you can see the difference between here and here. And look at all the green on the top. And it's much thicker, and it's stronger. So if it was a big rain or a wind, it wouldn't knock it over. And then finally, time to pick. The orange top pops out of the soil. That's how we know it's ready, because the orange part pops out of the soil. It's time to pick our carrot. So it starts with a seed, a little sprout, baby carrot, a bigger carrot, and then that orange part pops up so you can see it on top of the soil, and then you know it's time to pick. Orange isn't the only color that carrots come in. Use the word bank to label the carrots. then color in the carrots. So we can do that, but I just really wanted you to see, and I'm gonna go to this page because it's just so pretty, these colors that these carrots come in. And I've had carrots in different colors and I've had potatoes in different colors, and the flavors are just so yummy. All right, so let's look at this, and we won't write it down, we'll just talk about it. Okay, so this part, the leafy part on the top that's green, right? That would be the leaves of the carrot. That's the part on the top that's green. And then we have, the stem. And remember, the stem of the carrot is this part right here. It's before the leaves come. We have the stem and the leaves grow out of the stem. So this part right here is the stem of the carrot. And then remember the taproot. This is the taproot. That's the actual carrot. We have roots down here, but this is the taproot. That's the actual carrot. It's one of these beautiful colors. And then down here, those little spikes, they're the little roots. So if we look in here, we can see it much better. We can see the leaves, we can see the stem, the taproot, and then that tiny little root right here. So they're the parts of the carrot. So let's jump into the story, the carrot seed. Carrot seed. Look, I love this character. He's got his watering can. He has his little sign so he knows that it's a carrot. He's dropping his tiny seed. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. The carrot seed. A little boy planted a carrot seed. His mother said, "I'm afraid it won't come up." Oh no. His father said, "Son, I'm afraid it's just not going to grow. It's not going to come up." His big brother said, "No, it won't come up. It's not going to grow." Every day, the little boy pulled up the weeds around the seed and he sprinkled the ground with water. He took good care of the area. What do living things need? They need food, they need water, they need air. So these are all things that are going to help this carrot grow. But nothing came up. He took such good care of this area, but nothing came up. Pulled the weeds out, he made sure it had water. He kept looking and hoping, but again, nothing came up. Everyone kept saying, "It's not going to grow. It won't come up." But look at him. He doesn't get upset. He's just, "I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing." But he still pulled up the weeds around. Every day he sprinkled the ground with water. Every day he took care of the area that the seed was planted. He was not giving up. And then one day, what do we see? Okay. A carrot came up, but wait. It's a really big stem and leaves. It's bigger than the little boy. Just as the little boy knew it would. And look at this ginormous carrot. He needs a wheelbarrow to carry this carrot. The end. He did not give up. He knew that that carrot was going to grow. That carrot seed was going to grow. All right, so for your craft, you have a piece of paper like this, and then you have a square green piece. All right, so what you're going to do is this is my hand. You're going to take that green paper and you're going to trace your hand. Now, Oliver, you can trace Grams, and Graham, you can trace Oliver if you want, or your adult, whoever's helping you this morning can help you with it. And you're gonna trace your hand, and you can see the trace marks back here. And then you're gonna cut your hand out. And this is going to be the leaves, the stem and the leaves of your carrot. And then down here, we're gonna do some ripping. This is so much fun. It's like the tin foil we did the other day. But we're gonna take our paper and we're just gonna rip all the way down. And then we're gonna rip across. So we're just gonna have a bunch of squares or rectangles, whatever shape. Okay, and then with that, we are going to glue them on this piece of paper. Now, when I did mine, I used a tissue paper. So it's gonna be a little different, but this is what you want. You want the whole carrot covered up in orange. The paper that you ripped. Okay, and then you're just gonna, I'll glue one on to show you I'm starting. And you're just gonna take that orange and just pile it on there. Okay, and spread it out so that when you're done, the whole paper is going to be covered like this paper is. In fact, you know what? Probably should have done more on this. So I am going to make this carrot a little bit smaller. And then that way, so much white won't be showing. It's going to be more orange that's showing. There we go. And that is going to be the carrot that you're making. And what's super fun about it is maybe mom or dad can put the date on the back, because that's your handprint when you were in pre-K. And pretty soon we're gonna blink and you're gonna be in kindergarten. All right, so that is our lesson about the carrot. If you're growing carrots this year, and you could share a picture with us when they start to come out of the soil, that would be awesome. I would love for you to share that with us. All right. So that's our lesson for today. And I'll see you back here Thursday, April 22nd. Bye-bye.